It's time for you to let go of control. It's time for you to try to shape this reality and this connection with your person into something that it needs to be right now, or that you want it to be a certain way. You need to let go of control of your feelings, of how your person makes you feel and how terrified you are and how scared you are. The future that might scare you, because you know that this time it may be real, and just how heavy it is to know that your person is out there, that you have found them, and that it's reciprocal, that they may love you back or may not, it doesn't matter. But what you're dealing with right now is learning how to accept your authentic feelings for your person and how to allow that to happen on its own time in an organic way, without having to control yourself, without having to hold back too much or too little, right? Where you can find that balance, where you show up for yourself daily, but you can still walk in your own truth. You can still walk with that love inside of you for your person without having to overpower you or undermine you, without having to take over your mind and your purpose. Because what you want out of this life matters too. What your dreams are, what your goals are, matters too. It's time for you to make sure that you are putting in every step of the way that little trail that will lead you back to your person, or your person will lead back to you. So you could still have this connection in the back of your mind, or this love that you have for your person, but at the same time, the whole journey is to make sure that you're walking on this path alone, that you're able and capable of walking first and foremost on your own 2 feet, without wavering, without someone by your side, without steering in the wrong direction, without someone by your side. But most of all is getting in touch with your true feelings for yourself, for others, about this world, how you're feeling about the future with your person. If there's any type of vulnerability that you may be experiencing, this is the time for you to explore it, and this is the time for you to face it. Because once you have the chance to be with your person, it will not help the situation if you're not able to be yourself, if you're not able to be vulnerable, if you're not able to let go of control and the fear that you may have. The fear of the future is your anxiety speaking to you. And the anxiety is the most beautiful thing, because when you are anxious about something, this is a sign for you to start paying attention to whatever is happening in your life. Whatever had led you up to that anxious time in your life, that anxious place, was not the right thing for you. Or it's kind of like a wake-up call, or like a warning, or it jolts up your system where you're able to pinpoint exactly what needs to change within yourself and what you can control and cannot control, right? So you can control yourself and you cannot control other people. It's more about self-discovery that you are experiencing right now, that deeper feeling of wisdom that you've always had within yourself, that deeper feeling of being your own backbone, being your own support, being your own friend, where when someone has crossed you or someone has betrayed you, you're able to stand on your own 2 feet and you're able to process it and you're able to move on with ease. And even though someone might have stabbed you in the back, you can still shrug it off. It doesn't kill you. It doesn't prevent you from actually living your life. It will only make you smarter. It will only make you stronger. It's important for you to keep that in mind while you are on this journey with your person, because think about it. You would not want your person to be weak. You would not want your person to be stupid. You would not want your person to be reckless. You would want your person to make sure that they know what they want, they are walking in their purpose, and that they are sure about being with you. So you have to do the same thing for yourself, because your person is a reflection of you. If you are not too sure about why you're doing what you're doing in life and why you want to be with your person, what is the purpose of the union, then you will not know the role in your union and you will not know how to show up for it. So you have to make sure that every day that passes by, you're one step closer to your destination, or you're one step closer to where you want to be in life for yourself, first and foremost. Because the minute you stop and think about what you need to be for your person, you fail. You have to know what you need to be for yourself, first and foremost, because yourself is what your person fell in love with. Just the way you are is what your person fell in love with. So when you have trials and tribulations, you have to make sure that you're still walking in that purpose, that you're not letting the enemy win. The enemy of your mind, of your body, of your spirit, or the people who are trying to bring you down, or the people who are trying to prevent this from happening. You can't be your actual worst enemy, so make sure that you really speak the truth into existence. Make sure that you're focusing on the positives. Make sure that you see the good in other people and you see the good in this connection as well, or just how much you can learn from this, right? Because one thing about you, you've always been someone who can extract the truth. You've always been someone who's able to learn a lesson. You have what it takes to be able to move on to the next stage in life, whatever it may be. And when it comes down to love, remember, love is the most powerful feeling in the world. So if you know that your intentions are true, your love is pure, nothing can stop you. If you and your person have this between the two of you, there's nothing anyone can say about anything that you do or anything that you say or anything how you feel. You have to realize, once again, your purpose in life. What does that look like? What does that feel like? What drives you? What do you need to make sure that you work on yourself? Because we grow every day. You're always going to be learning something new every day that you wake up, right? So not only you have to be thankful for waking up, you also have to make sure that the way that you plan out your day, step by step, is walking in your purpose. The words that you speak to others is walking in your purpose. the behavior that you display and the actions that you take is walking in your purpose. Because at the end of the day, you may try to pretend, you may try to hide, you may try to make it seem like things don't bother you. But if they do bother you, if there is something that you need to address, make sure that you process it. Make sure that you take care of yourself first and foremost before you're able to take care of others. But keep your purpose in mind and in your spirit, because that's what's going to help you get through all of this. And knowing your purpose, actually knowing what that is, and feeling it in your body and following through actions of your daily life is what's going to get you from point A to point B. Nothing else will. It's only you, your drive, your will, your purpose, your goal is what's going to get you there. And making sure that your intentions are pure, making sure that you truly do have that goodness inside of you. And don't try to kill it with fear. Don't try to kill it with fear of vulnerability or fear of being your authentic self or fear of being judged. Because at the end of the day, someone will always have something to say to you. But when you know what you are walking towards, their words do not matter. Whatever they do, it has nothing to do with you. Because your person believes in you. Your person knows that you will achieve anything you set your mind to. And most of all, you know this about yourself. You already know your power. You can feel it inside of you. You have felt it inside of you. Every time someone has crossed your boundary, every time someone tried to test you, you have felt it. And that rage and that power that you are feeling is what others see in you. They see that you are untouchable. They see that you are uncompromised. They see that nothing they can do or say to you will matter, because you know your purpose, because you know that your intentions are pure. So it doesn't matter what they have to say. Same thing goes for your person, and that's what makes the two of you click so much, is because they are the same way in a lot of ways. They have people who had tried to stop them. They have people who doubted them. They have people who lied to them, betrayed them. But they still made sure that they held their head high. They still made sure that they walked in integrity. They still made sure that they did not act in desperation. They still made sure that they did everything accordingly to their character, to their purpose, to being with you. So keep that in mind. Nothing will stop you. No one can stop you. And you will be able to get to your final destination.